Hello and welcome to a special edition of Mark Morse. I'm Mark Morse. Today I'm honoring one of my favorite vinyl community friends, Garage Geek, also known as David. I think you might know him.
Welcome to Friday Night Chats with Garage Geek. I hope everyone had a great week.
So David from Garage Geek is one of my favorite channels. He has a way of presenting ideas and records, and more than just records. He is interested in art, in comics, in books, just a wide variety of interests, which kind of made me rethink my channel. I was so interested in the way he was doing things, the way he edited his videos, the subject matter. It was just made it very interesting and drew me in. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. So I started getting some ideas from David and we became friends, and he has helped me in so many ways. He's just a generous guy, a good person, way down deep in his heart. He's taken 4 children in and has gone through the long process of becoming a foster parent. Just an all-around great guy, just very friendly, just super. I don't believe anybody's truly altruistic, but I bet David is about as close as you can get. Just a great guy. Anyway, he sent me a box of VCLT, and the vinyl community knows that as Vinyl Community Love Train. In the world of comics, as David has pointed out in some of his videos, they use AOK, Act of Kindness. So I wanted to get both out because David, he spans a lot of genres, a lot of channels, and just an interesting guy. But today I just wanted to go through some of the things, well, all of the things that David sent me, and it's truly a wonderful package. First of all, it got here and I saw the postage was $35 just to send all this stuff. So thank you, David, for investing in so much, sending this stuff to me. That's more than it is to send a record to Canada. So that gives you an idea how expensive it was to mail this. But I wanted to go through some of this stuff, and it's not all records, a lot of it is, and I'll save those for the last, but I just wanted to go through these things because they're all fun. And let's start off with this book by Ray Bradbury, Dandelion Wine. Now, one thing about David is sometimes he's just as impressed with the art of the book, art, vinyl, or comic than he is with the story. So take a good look at that. I'm looking forward to reading this, David. It's one I have not read. Then he sent these little postcards. My guess is he's more interested in the art than the band. I'm not familiar with this at all. Seems to be of Montreal, skeletal lamping, and on the back is like a tour list. And then there's another one of these. My guess is he's more interested in the art, but you correct me if I'm wrong on that, David. Then he sent all these really super cool toys. He knows that I'm really into Alice Cooper, so he sent me this. I think he calls them Funkos. I know people collect these things, but there's a Alice Cooper Funko maybe. Love it. And then several of these little stand-up toys, kind of Tim Burton inspired toys. This one, kind of a Wednesday feel to it, to me. Now these other two didn't quite make the trip, but he guarantees me that he's glued these together several times. So I'm going to attempt to glue them too. And apparently this little guy is supposed to have nails in his eyes. I can't find the nails in the box, but it would make sense because he has a hammer there. And these are the little stands that I'm going to be gluing him back to. And then just a lot of, it looks like he's taken clips from magazines, and some of them he's put a cardboard backing with. So there's Pink Floyd, Stevie Wonder, Blondie, Aretha Franklin, Stevie Nicks. Look at this cool thing there. And then this looks like just a collection of great musicians. And then this looks like the Rolling Stones on the other side. Prince. Leonard Cohen, one of my favorites. Here's Jim Morrison. Must be celebrating the 4th of July. Loudon Wainwright. And he knows I'm interested in horror imagery. These are just more taken from magazines. There's Iggy Pop, of course. The Supremes, suitable for framing. The late great Warren Zevon. Oh, nothing back there. Tom Waits, another one of my heroes. Another Tom Waits. Another pensive looking Jim Morrison. This one's kind of funny. So that's a classic painting by Edvard Munch, The Scream, but look, that's Yoko's head on there, I believe. And this one, I'm not sure who this is. It looks like some 60s band. I don't know, this must be some esoteric album nobody's ever heard of. James Brown. Brian Ferry. Freddie Mercury. More James Brown. And now we get into the records. This is what I was most excited about. He was kind of telling me the options I had before he sent them, and so some of these I knew were coming, and some were total surprises. But here is a record by Tom Waits called Blue Valentine. I have never owned this on vinyl, nor have I owned it on CD. This is the first time I've had this. My brother had this when I was younger. I was so much more into some of his other stuff, I never really paid attention to it. I've been listening to it since I got this though, and it is awesome. That's a great gatefold with the lyrics. And I'm super excited about any time an album has lyrics with it. Now this is, I like the name of this. It's Waylon and Willie. It looks like World War II, but it's Waylon and Willie II. I like Willie Nelson, but I love Waylon Jennings. I'm really looking forward to hearing this record. And then also in the country vein, Rosanne Cash. This is the first Rosanne Cash record I've ever owned. I'm not familiar with any of these songs back here, so this will be an interesting listen. Another, not a band I'm new to, but the first vinyl I have of Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. This is my first Beastie Boys record. And this one, I have no idea what this is, but it looks very interesting. I believe the name of the band is Z. Look at the art on this. Awesome. And I don't know anything about this, David, but I am super excited about it just because of the art and the cool vinyl. This looks like a Vinyl Me Please release. My Morning Jacket. I really don't have any idea what this is all about, so this is all very exciting to me. Very new to me. It also has the lyrics. Now, this next guy I do know, and I guess you're gonna know him too. Stevie Wonder. Journey Through the Secret Life of Plants. Now, I've never listened to this. I think I have Stevie Wonder on some compilations, but I do not have any Stevie Wonder records, so this is all great. The Waitresses. I'm really looking forward to this. I don't have any Waitresses either. And this is an album I used to have. It is Warren Zevon's Bad Luck Streak in Dancing School. Now, I know this is not a favorite of people, but I do like this album. It has one of the big songs on it that I've always loved is Play It All Night Long. I really love that song. Warren Zevon, Bad Luck at Dancing School. It's good to have that one back in my collection. Now, this one is one that I thought I had. When he was going through, he was asking me, how about this, how about this? And then he mentioned Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Deja Vu. And I said, nope, don't worry sending me that one. I already have it. But when I went through my collection, I realized this was one of the records I gave away in the 1990s. So I'm glad I don't have to rebuy this one. Thanks again, David. I love this album. And here's another one I'm super excited about. I was playing this morning. Nina Hagen's Ecstasy. Great record. And then this mysterious thing I had to ask David about today. It is called Still Life. And this thing has not even been opened. It is still sealed. And but there's it came with this kind of postcard thing. And the way David explained it to me was this record company, Vinyl Moon, they come out with these compilation albums, and they usually have a theme that goes with the art, the music. It's all a very comprehensive package, and they do a comp of unknown bands. From the looks of it, it looks like the theme may be Arizona. And these cards are really, they're like postage cards that you can actually send. Anyway, that's the giant collection of fun stuff that David sent me, and I appreciate it so much, David. I hope, I'm going to link to David down below. If you don't know who David is, it is our Garage Geek. Go to his channel, check him out. My guess is you'll be as intrigued as I was when I first came across them. I subbed him up really quickly. He's one of the few where I hit the little bell to get notifications because I enjoy his channel so much, and I find it very inspiring. In fact, David has, in the last month or two, I've questioned myself. I'm like, is this something I really want to do? People are so good at talking about records, and they have so much more knowledge than me. And there's been times where I'm like, you know what, I I don't think I'm going to be able to contribute much to this community. I'll probably just be an observer. But David inspires me over and over again, talks me out of my little funks, and that's who to blame for these videos. Thanks again, David. This was a great surprise. Well, not a total surprise, but there were a lot of surprises in here, and I appreciate it so much. And someday I will pay you back. Maybe not this great, but maybe you'll get a postcard from me someday soon. Thank you guys, and thanks for sitting through and watching this. Thanks again, David.
Welcome to Friday Night Chats with Garage Geek. I hope everyone had a great week.